Looks like these books are in Latin. Can you read it? Oh, das war Sigma. Can you read it? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. Gut, some books written in Latin. Ja, ich wollte auch nicht draufklicken. Ich wollte, genau, die Kamera drehen. Was haben wir denn hier? Tinte. Gut. Hallo, da war doch noch mehr. Music box. Oh. There's no music coming from this music box. I guess it's just a box. I don't see a spring. Maybe we should check the movement. Movement? Sorry, movement means the internal pieces that actually make it work, like the cylinder here. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been fixed in place with a Phillips screw. Okay. Oh, blauer Würfel. Und Papier. Sonst nichts. We've taken everything off of the desk. All that's left is the desk itself. Checked it out, but I didn't find anything suspicious. And I'm not seeing anything underneath it either. Oh my god. Clover, don't... Sigma fängt schon wieder an. Huh? There's something wrong? I thought girls only did this pose in magazines to see it in real life and from behind, no less. What's going on? I'm coming back out. Okay. Man, that was good. What are you Nothing, just thinking out loud. Ich glaube, wir haben irgendwie die Pervert-Sigma-Route erwischt oder so. Hier gab es doch irgendwelche besonderen Bücher, glaube ich. Das sieht besonders aus. One of these things is not like the others. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look at it. To the sun. And lion. Oh, da ist noch eins. This book is different too. Maybe we should take it with us. Go up the stairway. Here's another book that doesn't match. That makes 3. And lion. Warum steht da hinten was? Book with an orange cover. Its title is And Lion. Hey, there's something written on the back cover of this book. Ja, was soll das denn? The back, it says To the Sun C518. Eins müsste noch hier sein. Da. Is this the last odd book out? I think so, I double-checked all the shelves. The stairway. Ich glaube, es war Go up the stairway to the sun and lion. Sieh mal an. Management Number. Also 1 bis 8, A, B, C, D. Das heißt, das hier müsste C518. Das wäre... Da die 4. Ja. Und dann da. Dann haben wir... Ich hoffe, das ist jetzt richtig so. A52. A52. Hier. B6. 30. Hier, ne? Eins noch. D73. D7, okay. Das wäre hier. Scheint ja irgendwie nicht richtig zu sein. Ach, Moment. Vielleicht sagt das, wo die anderen jeweils hin müssen. Okay. Ich glaube, jetzt habe ich's. Probieren wir das mal. Also, And Lion soll wahrscheinlich zu D73. Das hier zu D73. Moment, bevor ich es wegtue. To the Sun C518. To the Sun war das hier. hab schon vergessen, was da stand. Was war's? C518, okay. Also, hier. Dann müsste ich entleihen, ist D73. Hab ich entleihen überhaupt noch? Ne, das ist schon weg. Go Up kommt nach A52. Das wäre dann ja hier. Hoffentlich passt das jetzt. Und das letzte hier. Ah, okay. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? Go up the stairs to the Lion and Son. It sunk? I guess it was one of those trike bookshelves where if you put the right thing in the book, in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb them. The top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be... And I think there's somebody down on all fours trying to not to look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I lost the contact. You don't wear any. Ouch. Ow. You climb. Okay. A doll? Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. I guess I might as well take it. Oh, can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was there anything up there? Yep, I'm heading back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just that stuffed animal? Yep. Oh, guck mal. Da ist ein Reißverschluss. That's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? It doesn't really look like one. No, it's a lion. Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. Aha, memory card. Tun wir die gleich mal hier rein. There's a blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in there. Oh. Das. What's going on here? It's showing the dice? I wonder what the puzzle is. Well, there's only one way to find out. Roll the 6 dice to move them to where they need to go. Choose which die you would like to move by clicking it. You can roll it vertically or horizontally by clicking and dragging the mouse or using the arrow keys. Ja, das machen wir jetzt noch nicht, weil wir die Lösung noch nicht haben. I don't get it. Ja. Alles ist hier direkt anklickbar. So. Wie viele Würfel haben wir denn? Nur einen bisher. Da muss ich mich nochmal weiter umschauen. Gramm. Noch ein Würfel. Und ein Schraubenzieher. Aha. Den kombinieren wir jetzt erstmal mit der Music Box, um den Zylinder zu bekommen. Und jetzt machen wir das... Na, wer kennt das noch aus dem ersten Teil? Gab es nämlich genau dasselbe Rätsel. Kombinieren das mit Papier. And there we go. Pattern transcribed. You have found a report. To review it, visit the archive. So, jetzt fehlt eigentlich nur noch ein Würfel. Im Archive das Archive aufmachen. Ach ja, das haben wir letztes Mal gefunden. What the fuck? Ah. Alles klar, ne? Das sind Würfel. 6. 5. 2. 4. 1. Und 3. Mann, ist das schön, wenn ich das mache. So. Ah, ich glaube, da ist der dritte Würfel. Gut. So, jetzt müssen wir Mathe machen. We need to get that lock off so we can open the box. As puzzles go, it's pretty straightforward. We just need the right 5-digit number. Ja, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ich kenne die Lösung sogar schon, aber ich zeige es euch nochmal eben, wie es geht. Erstmal müssen wir rausfinden, wie viel die Würfel wiegen. Das, wie ihr euch vielleicht noch erinnert, ist meine Lieblingsaufgabe. If you put things on both sides and you could compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? Well, the scale had a die and a weight on it when we found it. We've got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. Diesmal kann man das so oft machen, wie man will. Und ich glaube... Ich weiß auch noch, was war. Das konnte man sich so gut merken. Der war, glaube ich, am wenigsten. Ja, der hat 50. Weil... Mann, RGB. Kennt ihr RGB-Kabel? So habe ich mir das immer gemerkt. Ja, der ist... Also, und dann kommt der hier. Der ist, glaube ich, doppelt so viel. Ja, der ist 100. Und ich glaube, der hier war 150. Also, RG. Ja, gut. Alles klar, 50, 100, 150. RGB. Okay. Das heißt, R war 50, G war 100, B war 150. Das heißt 50 mal 100, weil mal Punktrechnung vor Strichrechnung, ne? 50 mal 100, also 5000 plus 150. 5150. Tada. Ich habe auch schon nachgelesen, dass es total viele Leute gibt, die hier das Rätsel nicht hinbekommen haben, weil sie nicht an Punkt- oder Strichrechnung denken. There we go, unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Huh? Oh, I wonder if this is someone's diary. Huh, sounds like fun. Book with bookmark. Nothing on the cover. I wonder what kind of book this is. Let's open it up. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Moment, wer hat das gesagt? Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. So. Damit müssten wir eigentlich schon alles haben. Ja, damit haben wir alles. Tada. Rot. Blau kann ja einfach so bleiben. Moment, ich kann ja eigentlich... Warum mache ich das nicht so? Der ist rot. Der auch. Der ist grün. Der auch. So. Schauen wir mal. Gott, jetzt muss ich das auch noch ein bisschen umdrehen, ne? Und man kann das so gut sehen. Augenblick. Ja, ich krieg das gleich schon hin. Ja, ich suche nur gerade irgendwo. So, dann mache ich die Punkte mal ein bisschen dicker. 5, 6. Damit ich das gleich besser sehe. So. Also hier müsste die 6 sein und sie müsste blau sein. Oh Gott. Wie ging denn das? Simon wusste das so gut. Ah ja. Gut. Dann daneben die Rot. In 5 in Rot. Da muss ich... Nein. Auch nicht. Oh, da. Hier kommt eine grüne 4. Ja. Dann noch eine blaue 1. ist die 1. Fuck. So. 3 in grün. Okay. Und was war das? Eine 2, oder? Ist schon wieder so schwer zu erkennen. 1, 3, 4, 5, ja, eine 2. Tada. Good, did it. Good work, Sigma. That was amazing. The colors changed. Do you think? Let's take a look. So, yeah, that's the password to the safe. Okay, jetzt kann man das nochmal machen und da habe ich ewig gebraucht, um rauszufinden, was jetzt die Lösung für das geheime Puzzle ist. Ich weiß auch nicht, wie man das begreifen soll. Die Lösung für das geheime Puzzle ist angeblich, dass man nochmal dieselben Farben macht, aber die Zahlen dürfen alles sein, außer das hier. Also eigentlich... Also die Zahlen sind jetzt egal. Hauptsache die Farben stimmen. Das war grün und rot. Ist jetzt richtig, ne? Und blau, grün und rot, dann nochmal blau und dann nochmal grün. Und angeblich soll das dann stimmen. Ja. Das heißt, das geheime Passwort ist, kriegt man, wenn man nur auf die Farbe achtet und nicht auf die Zahlen. Excellent work. I think this is a different password. Gut. Cool, das ging schnell. Nein, das ist nicht der Safe. Wo ist der Safe? Da. This is the safe, right? Yeah. It's just like the ones I saw in the AB room and the crew quarters. If we enter the right password, it should open up, I think. Was war das? So. Ja. Awesome, it's open. Good job, Sigma. Secret File. Zu und... Nein, nicht weg. Wieder hin. Das andere habe ich mir jetzt aber nicht gemerkt. Das gucke ich jetzt nach. Sonne, Stern, Sonne. Okay. Ha! Open. Good, good. Well done. So what have we got this time? First, a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the cabin said floor A. So the map in the infirmary. Then that means floor A must be the top floor, right? We did come down here on the elevator after all. So it would seem. There's more stuff in there. Oh, I know what those are. Yeah, key cards. These ones have moons on them. They must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about then. That means we can play the Iggy game. Yay! Ja, ist wieder dasselbe, ne? I'll take the other one. So, what's next? A piece of paper. It has something written on it. Das sind wieder die Extra-Regeln. Das müssen wir jetzt auch nicht nochmal sehen. Diese Extra-Regel, dass nicht alle weg sein, sondern immer jemand, zumindest eine Person abstimmen muss. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Let's go. Presumably the lock for the door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Then here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it. Cool.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to ninth, but why?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Weird. Well, I think Memento Mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep, nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Echt mal, das denkst so. Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Ich hab ein Déjà-vu. Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color.
Das ist schon das vorletzte Mal, dass wir die finden. Wir haben nur noch einen Pfad übrig, wo wir die nochmal finden.
Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Dio?
45 minutes
Wahrscheinlich
remain
wieder.
until...
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Jupp, schnell hin. Alle stürmen in den Fahrstuhl rein. Ah, ich hab was auf der Brille. Aber die reißt mir Mr. Baby auch oft genug vom Kopf. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. And there stood Tenyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, what the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
Natürlich.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
Oh,
He
What?
Schon wieder. What?
What happened to Quark?
collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if...
Das kennen wir. scannen ihn. Er hat Radikal 6. Die fragen, ob irgendjemand das Gegenmittel gefunden hat. Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything? In the archive? No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Hier kommen jetzt andere Texte, weil sie in anderen Räumen waren.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir, nothing.
Temyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Ja, gut. Das wieder. Er flippt aus wie Hulle. Alle halten ihn fest. Er kriegt eine schöne Spaßspritze.
You don't understand?
Alice flippt auch noch aus. Läuft weg. Sigma weiß nicht, wo er suchen soll. Sucht in der Lounge. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Ich kann nicht skippen, ist also scheinbar ein bisschen anders jetzt. Hin? Geht er wieder in den Garten? Nee. Pantry, ja. Da ist er aber letztes Mal auch hingegangen, ja? Dachte ich. Bunga Bunga Garden. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Temyoji, and Dio searched this room. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Der jetzt nochmal. Ah, dieses große Ding, glaube ich. Mann. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and hard, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. Huh? This is bad. We've been searching for Alice for a while and I found nothing. I hope that nothing happened to her, but... Also ist sie diesmal nicht im Garten. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. Warum ist sie diesmal woanders hingegangen? Gut, sie könnte, allein dadurch, dass das AB-Game diesmal anders ausgegangen ist, hat sie aber schon direkt irgendwie andere Gedanken im Kopf und auch dadurch, dass sie einen anderen Raum genommen hat. Oder ist sie diesmal im Garten? Doch, die ist im Garten gewesen, oder? Sie hat jedenfalls aus irgendeinem Grund einen anderen Raum genommen. Wahrscheinlich Crew Quarters, oder? This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Sie war doch auf allen anderen Routen immer in den Crew Quarters. Ah, jetzt geht er dahin. Das sind sie. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Huh. Tja. Also das wieder. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. Ja, ich meine, sieht nicht aus, als ob du ihr noch irgendwie helfen könntest. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Na, schauen, ob sie Geld hat. No, no. Something in my brain snapped. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. What? What? Huh. Das ist jetzt das Witzige. Es ist in Wahrheit gar kein Game Over. Es ist ein Log, das gleichzeitig aufgetaucht und schon offen ist. Wir springen zurück an den Punkt, wo wir hier in der Lounge waren. No one here, huh? Und das Log hieß, wie kann Alice gerettet werden? Damn, where did she go? Then suddenly the world shifted. For just an instant I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then just as I had begun to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I had felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Und jetzt kann ich es mir aussuchen. Crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it. I set off at a dead run. Und dadurch, dass wir jetzt nicht noch zum Garten und zur Pantry gehen, sondern direkt zu den Crew Quarters, sind wir rechtzeitig da. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw open the door. Da ist sie. Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held a scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No, I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Uh-oh. Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest.
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore! This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I had apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice, say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh man, maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Bujod? Ich weiß, was es heißt, aber wie spricht man das aus? Bujod? By Adrenaline? I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The atom has finished scanning.
What did it say?
Oh, wieder dasselbe.
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
If I had called everyone else back after I had brought Alice to the infirmary, 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably.
Ten minutes remain.
Ja, danke schön, Dio.
aRdW. All players, please enter your votes. If no...
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
And whose fault is that? What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh? What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Ah, weil Clover unser Gegner gewesen wäre.
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
Shut up. What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. Pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever, I'll just read it for you. Ja, das kennen wir ja schon. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Sie wird tot. I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
Wow, bleibt mal nicht bei Quark.
I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all three of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. That's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
Wir sollten da mal gehen.
5 minutes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Oh, okay. Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out. That means Kay would get to decide this whole round. Ja. Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, ich weiß schon, was Kay wieder macht. Oder? Ja gut, was wählen wir denn gleich? Gegen, Clover.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes,
Even though I have 6 BP?
yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Had something happened between Fi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes.
Ja, wir sollten dann mal.
Come on, we need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. Okay, ihr wollt alle betrayen. Na gut. Jetzt muss ich wieder an Spoonies Betrayal Song denken. Betrayal. Aha. Everybody ready? Ja, ein Ally. Leider gegen 2 Betray. I'm going to open my AB gate. Although I guess that doesn't really matter. Dia already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Ding ding.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
Oh, no question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Oh, jetzt tut sie mir wieder voll leid, weil wir ihr so eine Hoffnung machen und dann das Gegenteil machen. Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Huh?
There's something white on it.
This what?